Hi there, friends, it's Oliver, and today we will have a look at striking drills for the great stick and the great sword according to Alfred Hutton. There are various methods of doing striking drills called Moulinettes in French, Moulinelli in Italian or Schwingungen in German. And depending on the weapon or the way of striking, the Moulinettes look different. Are they supporting strikes from the wrist or the elbow circle, or is it the whole shoulder which is involved? All these are reasons to structure them a little bit different. Alfred Hutton was a military man and a fencing master, and the sabre was not only a weapon of the officer, but also for the cavalry, so it would be the most important weapon to teach. And Hutton uses the same method as he used for his sabre, also for the practice of the great stick. But not only for the great stick, but also when he toughed historical weapons for the great sword. If you are curious, have a look at our Hutton playlist. We have done a video together with Jan Gosewinkel about Hutton's great sword. We need 6 angles of attack: diagonal from right to left, and diagonal from left to right, downwards, and the same upwards from right to left and from left to right. Also horizontal from right and horizontal from left. We stand in ready position, square to the front, feet together. Make sure you stand upright. This will work. The moving weight and standing upright will improve all these small muscles which are responsible for holding your balance. So from here, you bring up your stick just right to the front. And then we start with the first 2 Moulinettes, and they are a little bit different than Moulinettes from other masters because they start in a small movement instead of let it fall and rotate fully. We start a little bit over the center and start from here, bringing them down over the mid and come back up. This is because Hutton wants to be sure we learn how to create power from a short movement. Like this would be in a parry riposte. So if you parry like here and you just riposte this way, you don't have time and place to do it with a full moulinet. This would be another strike, but Hutton seems to like those short cuts, like in his sabre method. And for this, we need to learn quick, short, but powerful strikes also with the staff. And from here, we bring it up a little bit, and then we start with pushing with the upper hand and pulling with the lower hand, like so. And then till we reach the middle, we rotate and come back. So we push, we pull, and we bring it back to the starting position. Yeah. The same would be done on the other side. So from here, you start over the middle and you push and pull and you come back up. It is important that you turn your stick in the moment when it reaches the middle. Not before, so you do not turn it there. You want to strike to the middle and then turn it to make the moulinet complete. The other 4 moulinettes are more like from other masters, but we push and pull with the hands, which is a focus other masters didn't have that much. So there is slightly different motion in the moulinettes. Start from here. For the upwards, you bring it up let it fall, and then you push and pull again till it reaches the middle, and push and pull. Same on the other side, you let it fall behind you, and then you push and you pull till it reaches the middle. And the last ones are horizontals, so you bring them here, and if you are over your head, you start pushing and pulling to the middle. And the same on the other side, just push and pull. It's not that different, but the pushing and pulling makes it different. You see how important that point is to me. If we have a look into the sabre section of Hutton's cold steel again, we'll find the first introduction of the Moulinettes, which will be later on taken here to the great stick. Hutton mentioned there we could do them also in a row of 10 or 12 swings before we switch to the next Moulinet. So we skip here the explosiveness we need to do good ripostes in Hutton's sense. But it's, after all, like most other Moulinets from different masters and different systems, a great exercise, a physical education exercise to develop strength and endurance for weapon training. I will do them now, because of that, more smooth than explosive. And do not forget to have a look how this full movement changed the first and second Moulinet till you do not start over the middle now. And Hutton also recommends the figure of 8, which is not only the combination of a right and left downwards or upwards figure 8, as we know them surely from other fighting arts with weapons. I guess most of them have something like this. But it's actually a combination of all 4 movements. So it's downwards, downwards, upwards, upwards, downwards, downwards, upwards, upwards. And that is what he called the figure of 8, which is nice because it's in fact another name if we put in the off. And this should be in good use by night, if the opponent and his weapon could just be seen badly. As a bonus, I will also swing the figure of 8 for you with a great stick. another great video on Moulinets, just by a different master. I guess, meanwhile, you noticed that these are really important exercises. End of lesson for today. The great stick will continue. See ya in the next video.